And I remember this is sort of an maybe a macabre detail, but I remember reading from your book, food was an issue.
You mean during the escape?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let me rewind a little bit, right? So the last 3 escape was pretty horrible, right? So one that I almost got killed, the boat got stranded in the water. We all ran, and then the local police just came over, and then they asked everybody to stop running, and I kept running, and they were shooting at us. And then, of course, I made it home, and then the next day I took up my jacket, and I saw bullet holes under my armpit. I was like, oh my God, it was so close. And then 2 months later, I went again, and this time, unfortunately, I get caught. So I was in jail for 60 days. I was 19. But I told them I was 17 because I escaped for so many times, right? Back in the old day, it wasn't sophisticated. There wasn't any internet. You can pull the social security. It's a third world country. We didn't have a phone, right? So the only piece of paper that I had, Scott, was the birth certificate. I would just tore it apart, and then I just told them, I told my parents, if I get caught, the birthday is the same, but the year is rewind 2 years. So I was 2 years younger. So by law, they cannot keep you for longer than 60 days if you're a minor. So in 59 days, I was released. So I was in jail for about 2 months. And then the third one, I finally made it to the Philippine refugee camp. I was 7 days a night on the ocean without food and water. It was
7 days a night.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't a cruise. It wasn't a 7-day Alaska cruise, my friend. Right? Like, all you can eat buffet, breakfast, lunch, it was like 140 something people packed in a 50 feet fish bowl. We were packed like sardine. No food and water. It's not enough water and food for that many people, right? We did not expect that many people, but the organizer, they were greedy, right? We pay them by gold. You made a deposit, right? This is like illegal organized escape, right? Someone bought a boat, hire a pilot or two, and then try to put people on a boat, right? My parents made a deposit. If I made it to somewhere, then they pay the rest. If the boat got capsized or people died, then they don't get the rest of the money. So they put as many people as they possibly can. It wasn't safe, but what it is what it is. What are you gonna do, right? You can't kick people off the boat. We just left, and we made it to the Philippines in 7 days and night. There was no food and water. It was crazy.